Ram, all praise to the Most High Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, the bonus to the elders and apostles, Jumas who were well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm going to start off with the scripture. This is Ecclesiasticus 12 and 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. In the prosperity of a man's enemies will be grieved. So when you're doing well, you know, it grieves your enemies. I even see one video today where these women leave these men, and then the men get younger wives, and then they're happy, and it grieves them. But in his adversity even a friend will depart. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, that thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. And I bring that out to say this, basically these European countries, these Edomite countries, they smell blood in the water with Russia. They're all pretty much trying to gang up on Russia right now. And it says because what they did is they actually froze a bunch of assets, right, that Russia has invested in these different economies around the world. It says how much of Russia's assets are frozen: around 300 billion euros, which is $324 billion worth of Russian central bank assets have been frozen to date by the European Union and G7 nations in the wake of the Ukraine war. Crucially, frozen assets are by definition temporarily retained rather than fully seized, with the ability for reallocation. Hang on, let's get this here. It says for now an interim plan has been agreed: 100% tax on all income generated by frozen Russian assets. Russia is unlikely to respond by nationalizing assets, nor foreign investors to divest of their holdings in euros. This will only raise 5 to 6 billion a year. Men said this will only raise 5 to 6 billion a year. So what they want to do is they want to tax the interest, right, that these assets are generating, rather than taking the money, which is going off anyway. You're basically stealing, right? I'll go into this article here. It says how to put Russia's frozen assets to work for Ukraine. So this is what they want to do. It says with America's House of Representatives denying aid for Ukraine, other Western politicians are hunting for an alternative source of funds. Their eyes have settled on assets worth 206 billion euros, or $282 billion belonging to Russia, that have been frozen since its full-scale invasion 2 years ago. There's a growing clamor in support of the moral and practical case for using this money to help pay for Ukraine's defense. On February 27th, Janet Yellen, America's Treasury Secretary, called for the value of these assets to be unlocked, but most of the portfolio sits in Belgium, and the European Union has been divided about the wisdom and legality of putting it to use. There's nothing divisive about it. It's illegal. You're basically stealing, man. Those who want to do something with the money are right, but how it is done matters greatly. Seizing the assets outright would be a mistake. Sanctions have historically come with a caveat that if an aggressor like Russia changes his behavior, it can get his money back, which is basically what's the word? It's blackmail. Basically, you're saying, well, we're gonna take your stuff, but when you behave how we want you to behave, we'll give you your money back. That's blackmail, man. Reparations are typically negotiated with a defeated state after hostilities have ceased, not imposed and enforced while bullets are flying. So that just shows you they're even going off, because normally you would do this after you've defeated the state, right? You don't do it while the fighting's taking place. It's like me and you say, well, we're gonna fight for money, and then during the fight, my people was trying to run off with the bag. Taking the money would add to the view, although common in global south, that America and its allies hew to international law only when it suits them, because the worst case against Russia's invasion is that it is illegal. This smacks of hypocrisy. So they're saying, "Oh, Russia going in, causing this problem, and then it's illegal," but then you want to basically steal their assets, which just shows how hypocritical Esau is. And we've been new, man. We've been new that Esau's a damn hypocrite. It says that Russia's frozen assets are generating billions. The EU is getting ready to send them to Ukraine. I'm not really gonna read all of this here, but yeah, basically, look. There's the little president of Ukraine is walking with probably one of the ministers of the EU. What do they want to say? So yeah, basically they want to use the money, right, to fix up Ukraine. But Ukraine is basically is in the Soviet Union pretty much. So what, you're gonna take my money to build my house? It's my house. It's my responsibility. That this has nothing to do with these nations that are getting themselves involved in, man. They're just butting their nose in somebody else's business. Like, if I'm having a problem in my home, you don't have a right to come into my home and start basically policing what goes on in the house. And Esau loves to do that, man. Esau's got this spirit on him where he feels like he can just interfere in other people's business. And he does it with his own people as well, man. It's really wicked. Even the scriptures talk about not knowing the way between a man and his maiden, and it basically goes into you minding your own goddamn business, man. Let's see. Yeah, and BlackRock here. This company, these dirty mofos, says BlackRock did reduce some of its Russian holdings in 2015, but has since added substantially to those investments. The firm said clients held more than 18.2 billion in Russian assets at the end of January this year. It says BlackRock has marked the value of its Russian assets down to zero, but those could rise again when markets reopen and sanctions lift. BlackRock's clients have, however, benefited from Russian companies' generous shareholder dividends. So, you have this American company, BlackRock, which is invested in Russia, right? And then this BlackRock company is got interest, or has got shares, right, with a lot of these military, a lot of these military firms. And then you have weaponry being sent to Ukraine, right? So they're making money off it, man. So, but they're an American company, and you're making money off this war. But you want to end the war, but you're making money off the war. You know what I mean? And I think one of the brothers was going into how, Russia, how much Russia spends on weaponry, right? Say a bullet costs $3, right? In America, a bullet will cost $100. You know what I mean? Why does it cost so much? Because you got these little Edomites skimming off the top, man. Creating dividends and whatnot. Let's see. Oh, there was a little article. It says BlackRock suspends purchases of Russian securities. There was a little article here that it says, hang on, where is it? It says, BlackRock plowed UK pensions funds into Putin's war chest. Yo, these people are wicked, man. It says millions of British pension holders have helped build the immense Russian war chest that emboldened Vladimir Putin to invade Ukraine, the Bureau of Investigative Journalism can reveal. So here's BlackRock is an American-run company, right? And they're basically invested so heavily with all these different companies around the world that they actually control the UK pension fund pretty much, right? This is why a lot of people think that you're about to retire and live off your benefit. Your pension. These people are about to spend off your pension money, man. The asset management giant BlackRock. So a pension is an asset. BlackRock, which manages pensions for more than 10 million people in the UK. That's a sizable amount. That's like 60 to 80 million people in the UK. Last time I checked was like 70 something. Have invested huge amounts in Russian state-owned energy and banking enterprises in recent years. These companies have contributed to Russia amassing 630 billion in foreign reserves, a financial position crucial to Putin's decision to invade Ukraine. So you can see a lot of this is about money, man. Obviously, not all of it is about money, but these people are making hella money off this. BlackRock had reason to reconsider its investments in Russia in March 2014 when Putin breached international law by sending troops into Crimea. The firm initially reduced some of its Russian investments, and CEO Larry Fink, Devil, saluted a victorious economic war. But 1 year on, it was still among the top shareholders in the country's biggest companies and remains so today. This is just messy. Since then, BlackRock has earned more than 1.3 billion in dividends for its clients through its shareholdings in 10 of Russia's most important companies. The Bureau's analysis of Bloomberg data has found it was clear that Putin was a tyrant 8 years ago. A tyrant that makes you money, though. Kira Rudik, the leader of Ukraine's Voice Party, told the Bureau, and the fact that the whole modern world will still continue doing business with him and making money there results in what we see now. The Bureau analyzed BlackRock's holding over the past 8 years in 10 companies that form the mainstay of Russia's economy: Gazprom, Rosneft, Sberbank, VTB, Transneft, and Alrosa, which are all state-owned, as well as Ukol, Tatneft, Novatek, and Nornickel. This is all kind of messy, man. And this BlackRock company, they got their little hand in a pot with the chip. This little brain chip here, right? They just want to stuff it in your brain, a whole bunch of spikes, and they're talking about how it'll cure disabilities and all this kind of stuff. So BlackRock got their hands and their fingers in a lot of pies, man. Fingers in a whole bunch of pies. But basically, they're thieves, man. These people are trying to steal from Russia. These people are stealing from the taxpayer. They're basically scamming. These companies are scamming everybody, man, and they're running off of the bag. This is Proverbs 6:30. Men do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. So if a man steals something and you know he's doing it to feed his family, you're not gonna detest him. But when you're a thief, right? If you're a billionaire, you pull out, you jump out your Bentley, you go in the store and you steal. People are gonna look at you like you're a damn reprobate. Like you don't need to behave this way. You're such a narcissist, right? You have this sense of you can do whatever you want, that you just basically do things that don't even make any sense. They don't need all these billions and trillions. These people have more than enough money. They have more than their heart can wish, right? They're not in trouble as other men. So why do you need to do all this stuff? It's about power, man. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a, well, that's going into something else. But yeah, pretty much when the Lord comes back and he finds these thieves in the earth, he's gonna have to repay sevenfold, man. Your whole people are gonna have to work their ass off for all these things that you've stolen, man. BlackRock is a dirty company, and what they do is they invest in these people and they share dividends. And dividends is like, say I invest 1 million in your company, right? I'm a shareholder. There's 10 other shareholders. We all invest 1 million each. It's 10 mil, and we now own shares in the company. We can sell the company and get our money back. Dividends is say you make a profit of 3 mil. Now you share it between all 10 of us. You know what I mean? So we get what, 300,000 each, or whatever how much it works out to, divided by the what's 3 mil divided by 10? I think it is about 300,000. But yeah, it just shows you that these people operate in a different realm to everybody else, because you can buy stocks, right? But you don't get dividends in those stocks that you buy. You can just, if it goes up in value, say you buy an Apple stock, right? Say it's £128 for or dollars for Apple stock. You buy it and then it goes up. It goes to 200 now. Now you sell it you get what, £72 profit, right? But these people say they buy the share for 128 pounds or dollars, and they hold on to it. And when the company makes profits, they split the profits with the people who've invested. That's proper investing. This investment that they give to everybody else is pretty much a joke, man. It is it's crumbs off the table, because you're not actually, you don't own the stock. You know what I mean? The stock that you own doesn't give you dividends. This is Psalms 50 and 18. I'm gonna start 15. And call upon me in the day of trouble, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee? So everything they do is against the Lord, man. They steal from people, they steal from their own people. They it's I said this yesterday. Who's wicked to himself, to whom shall he be good? So these people are wicked to their own themselves, man. These people don't care about their own people. Why is it that you have this big company that looks after the pension pot, and then is using that money to fund a war? Because war is so profitable, they pretty much know that they're not going to lose the money, because now you can buy these weapons, that are worth £1, but you inflate it to £10 and you sell it back to the government. These people are making money hand over fist, man. They're just greedy. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consents with him. It says consentest, which is consent. When thou sawest a thief, then you consented with him, and has been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, thy tongue framest deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, which is Jacob. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. But even it is going into Esau and his own brothers, man. You got the Edomites of Russia, right? Then you got the Edomites of America. You got the Edomites of the UK. You got the Amalekites. And they're speaking ill against each other, man. These people are a dysfunctional family, man. Truly, now Jake is dysfunctional, but we're dysfunctional because we went off, and ultimately these people, they make it their aim. They just they sit on their beds and dream of mischief to get Jacob in trouble, pretty much. But these people are wicked, man. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. So as Esau's coming down, Jake is becoming more in order, right? We're getting our minds right, moving more accordingly with the scriptures, and in their minds, they think they're about to plunge this whole world into darkness, and they're about to come out the other side. But it's not going to work out the way that they think, man. These people are wicked, man. When you go into this BlackRock company, right? They have their fingers in so many pies, man. It says innovative brain tech powered by thought, inspired by possibility. Look at this. Look at this brain chip system. That's crazy, man. Hey, this company is truly wicked, man. Truly wicked. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you off there. Shalom, all praises to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles of just GMS who were well. Shalom to the elect. Shalom, Kwame Yashala.